If you know Rich Madrid on Twitter, you know he suffers no fools. If something bothers him, he'll let you know, and it's great. It's the best part of my day. So my question to you right now is, of all the narratives surrounding the Niners right now, is there one off the top of your head that just bothers you the most, that grinds your gears?
How does one pick? Yeah, I think it's the narrative that people think that the team is more committed to Garoppolo than I think they are.
Yes.
And because they always say, well, he's our guy. We didn't look for a trade in Stafford, and we expect him to be around. But you have to, like I said, you have to look at the comments they make about the quarterbacks in totality. And from, I didn't really pay much attention to it in the last 2 years before this one, but you get things like in a Monday night game with Brian Griese dropping tidbits like, "Oh, Nick Mullins is the smartest quarterback in the room."
Exactly.
Where do you think they get that?
Exactly. It's called the production meeting.
Yeah, the production meeting with the head coach.
Shanahan said that. Yes.
Then you get things like after the Seattle game, the first one up here, where Shanahan says, why did Jimmy leave the game? Well, I don't know. You have to ask him. Things like that, and then insinuating later towards the end of the season that he was missing rehab, insinuating that he was missing rehab for team meetings. Like, rehab is supposed to be the thing that gets him back on the field. And then they didn't do themselves any justice either when they tweeted out, practice video of the quarterbacks throwing and Jimmy's taking 5 and 7 step drops and letting it rip. So,
so why are you not on the field? Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, why aren't you playing?
Yeah.
I think they've handled that situation about as badly, about as terribly as you can. And people just still think that they're, that the organization has rallied behind Jimmy. I mean, the evidence is right there.
It's so obvious. And so Niner fans are like, nope, I don't want to see it.
Mostly.
It's right there.
Yeah.
So why do you have a conspiracy theory as to why he didn't play down the stretch? Or do you not want to go there?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. If that's the case, like, they're trying to protect his value, and right. and Garoppolo is trying to protect his value because right. he wants to go elsewhere. If he wants to go elsewhere and play, he's going to need to be healthy. He's going to need to be able to pass physicals.
Right.
So I think that's probably why he didn't come back and play. There, the severity of the ankle sprain, nobody knows. They can say whatever they want. Yeah. I don't know why anybody trusts that team with injury news anyways. I mean, you get, how many other guys have they told us, like Trent Taylor and Jalen,
coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back. And then Jalen Hurd didn't even fly to Florida for the Super Bowl because he couldn't sit on a plane.
Correct.
I mean,
correct.
Who knew how bad his injury was before that? Like,
yeah.
I mean, this team is just not transparent with that stuff. And it's not, I don't particularly care about that, but just recognize put all the pieces together and recognize that they're probably
John Lynch wouldn't lie
with some things.
Yeah, they historically does.
Yeah, they lie all the time.
Yes. All right. Well, this was a good show. I appreciate you coming on and explaining where you're coming from. I hope you didn't think I was going to ambush you and just debate you.
No, man, we've gone back and forth so many times. It's not even,
But no, now that I can actually have a conversation with you and I see exactly where you're coming from with all these people, and it's good to consider because I just have so much fun making fun of Mike McGlinchey. I think I don't see the forest through the trees sometimes, so it's good to see other perspectives.
Sometimes I just need to leave it alone.
Don't
like I say every day with the Garoppolo stuff. I'm not going to talk about that shit today, and then
it just happens.
It just happens.
Oh wow. Well, I appreciate you letting us know the conspiracy theory because I don't think people really understand what happened with Garoppolo at the end of the year. For George Kittle to come back off a broken foot, for Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't. It's like, okay, we'll see. And everyone's like, oh, well, Kyle would lose the locker room if he got rid of Jimmy G. Really? You sure? There aren't some people in the locker room that are like, hey, like, I'm hurt. I'm playing. What's up? I would have
there's
to imagine
things floating around that I won't get into, but I don't.
That's just.
I'll just
nature.
say I don't buy that. Yeah. I don't think it would matter one bit to a lot of those players if he was gone.
I don't think so either. Rich,
they're going to back their guys in public anyway. So
what are they supposed to say?
Yeah.
Hey, the team should get rid of Jimmy.
Yeah.
I have the kind of standing to say that publicly. They won't do anything to me. Yeah, of course.